Hello learners. Okay, in today's session we are going to see what are the options we have in the Power Query editor in the view. Okay, not we are not going to transform anything, but we will see the health of the columns, or we wanted to see what are the options available in the view. You can see on my screen. Okay, we have this monospaced white show white space column quality. So what are this column profiling and column quality? Okay, what is the column profiling? This is a most important thing actually, which we wanted to we should know actually. Okay, so I have selected one query here, customer purchase history, which is having customer ID, product, purchase date. So these are the data which I have in the sheet, and I wanted to see what these options are. Monospaced is something which will display the preview content using space font. If I click on this, okay, you can see here the font has been changed. This is something which is applicable in entire sheet, okay, or entire data. If you click here, monospaced. Okay, this formula bar, this is something, if I click, this is the formula bar fx. Okay, whatever we are doing, it will generate a amp code for us. Okay, if you don't want to see it for the moment, if you don't want to see it, you can come here to the view. Okay, you select here and you can make it disable. You can uncheck it and this formula bar will go away. Monospaced, we have seen it. Okay, then so white spaces, so white spaces is basically used to change or to show the new line characters. At the moment we do not have any new that much content in any of the field in my sheet, where we have a, let's suppose we have one column as a feedback, where the user can provide some kind of a spaces and or white spaces. So those, for that case, if you wanted to see those kind of, you can see it here. Okay, that's why I'm not, if I click it, there is no impact on my sheet, because I do not have that kind of the data in my sheet. Okay, now I click on column quality. So this is basically a powerful tool if you wanted to see the quality of the column. Okay, if you click on it, it will give me this values. These are the kind of stats which is giving for power BI is checking in the backend, like customer ID valid is 100%, error 0%, empty 0%. That means valid means it check the data type, it checks the data type of the data, and we have the content. Error is there is no error, type mismatch, any kind of the error, and empty means 100%, 0%. That means there is no row in this column which is having a zero or null value. So that is the kind of a column quality. If you can check, let's see each of the column quality. If we have anything here, everything is 0%. Let's suppose if I have the kind of a zero, so it is giving me some, it can give me some wrong data. Okay, let me check the second sheet if we have anything here. Okay, I'll show you. I'm checking, I'm looking for some kind of a column which is correct. Here you can see the promotion. Okay, this is the column where we have valid 75%, error 0%, empty 25%. That means this column, it is showing this column is having some field, some rows which is having a zero records or null record. Okay, you can see, we can see here. Okay, so what we can do here, okay, so here empty, we can see here we have multiple null records here. Okay, if I filter it out, you can see there are multiple null records here. So you can see so many nulls record. Okay, so it will take null record as a, let me remove the clear the filter. It will take as a null record as an kind of a empty error. It's not 100%. So what we can do to do it, we can replace it. Okay, so for that we can go to the transform, and then there is an option to replace value. I can replace this error, or we can replace, it's not an error, it's kind of empty. So I wanted to replace this value, and I wanted to search value to find null value and replace it as an unknown. Okay, if I do it, so what will happen, you can see here empty becomes 0% and valid become 100%. So this way we can remove the errors, and we can see what is the health of our columns. Okay, I'll go back to the customer purchase history, I'll go to the view, and here we have seen what is the column quantity. If I don't want to see the stats, I can uncheck this, and this column quantity stats will go away. Then we have this column distribution. This is also very handy. It will give exactly the same, it is giving it is checking the content, okay, of the data, and it is giving us in the graphical form. It gives us a chart. You can see here customer ID. So it is giving this, it has checked, and 948 distinct record, 900 unique. If we check about product, 7 distinct product we have, purchase date, these many. Okay, why it is coming like this? Just a second. Let me see. Okay, sorry, this is a date, right? We have to change it to the date. Need to change it to the date. Okay, this is quantity, unit price, customer name, total price, everything is fine now. Okay, now click on the column distribution. Now you can see here purchase date 608 distinct, 338 unique. Okay, quantities we can see 8 distinct. So this is graphical representation of your content. So this is a very quick way where you wanted, if you wanted to see the unique records in a particular column. Okay, so this way you can use it. Then we have a column profile. Column profile is basically if you have wanted to see the detailed uh, information about your product, about your each of the columns. So if I select the product and then I click on column profile, okay, it will give me the detailed column stats. You can see total 1000. Okay, there is no error, there is no empty. Total distinct product I have 7. Minimum chair, this is basically a kind of a not correct chair and table and all, but here you can see the value distribution, laptop, printer, monitor, all those things. Okay, if I click on the quantity, okay, the column stats will change. Average it has taken, because this is a numerical data, so it gives us the minimum, max, average, deviation, even and odd. So we have even 501 values in the quantity, which is even. This is the distribution you can see here. If I click on the unit price, okay, and click on keep this column profile checked, you can see here minimum, maximum, everything, all these value distributions available, everything, standard deviations, unique record, distinct record, all this information, detail level information is coming. But you have you noticed I've clicked each of the columns, so count is coming 1000 only. Why count is coming 1000? Because this column profiling based on 1000 records, so it is not taking all the columns from my sheet. Whenever we do any data transformation, it will not take all the, because file can have millions of records as well, so it will do the column profiling on based on the 1000 records only. If you wanted to load all of the data, you have to click here, you have to click on entire data set. If you click on entire data set, then it will give the correct record. My sheet is having 1800 records, so it is giving like this. If I go to the another sheet, sales data, I click on reason, and I wanted to see here, this is also again 1000 record. Let's click on the entire data sheets and see. Okay, this sheet is having 1500 records, so this region is having 15 records. Total region is 5 only: north, east, center, southwest. Okay, and if I wanted to see what kind of customer type, okay, if I wanted to see customer, two types of customer types is here. So this will give you the detailed information about column. Okay, so now this is fine. I'll uncheck this and then I'll go to the column. This is basically if you wanted to jump to the extreme right. Okay, so see, instead of dragging and scrolling it, it becomes, it is, let's suppose if you, if your file is having so many, rows, so many columns, and it's very cumbersome for you to go and scroll it. So what you can do, that you can click on go to column, you can select your column. Okay, let's suppose I wanted to go to the promotion column, click on OK, it will take you to the promotion column. If you go back here, if you wanted to see the quantity column, you wanted to go to quantity, instead of dragging, it will directly take you to that particular column. So this is for the selection purpose. Okay, and this always allow this parameterization, so it is not required. Advanced editor, so this advanced editor is basically, if you click on the advanced editor, it will give you the M code, it will give you the code which is written by the power query till so far on this sheet. Like this is the source, it is giving us the information that this file coming from this source. Okay, the sheet name, it is this. Okay, what are the changes you have done on this sheet as so far? You have promoted the headers, you have changed the type, you have inserted text after delimiter, you have renamed it, everything what you have applied text, this is available here if you wanted to see in the code. Okay, query dependency, the last option in the view menu, we have a query dependency. So that means these two queries we have, right? If you wanted to see these two queries dependent on which location, so view the dependency tree. So click on this and you can see I have two queries: customer purchase history and sales data. It is coming from this source. Okay, so it is giving the dependencies. This two is dependent on this sheet which is available in this location. Okay, so this is how, these are the options which we have. So quick column profile is very good options if you wanted to see just total quantity, total group. Let's suppose here it's very difficult to understand how many unique products. Okay, just click on column profile, you will give the distinct. Okay, 7 products I have. Okay, so this way it will become very handy to give you to get the analysis about your sheet, and it becomes easy for you to understand the data as well. Okay, so I hope you like the video. Thank you and have a nice day.